Psalm 92 is a beloved psalm of many. It's a psalm for the Sabbath day. And the children of Israel put great emphasis on the Sabbath day, a day of rest. And I believe today that it's good for believers to honor the Sabbath day, the Lord's day, a day of rest. And Psalm 92 begins with the words, "It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night." A psalm for the Lord's day. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, especially on the Lord's day, to show forth his faithfulness in the morning and at night. And there you have a really helpful picture of how the children of Israel spent their Lord's days. In the morning and in the evening, giving thanks unto the Lord and showing forth his loving kindness and singing praises unto his name. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord. It's good for us. It's good for each other. It's a good witness and testimony to the world. And most of all, it brings honor and glory to our God. The Sabbath day for the children of Israel was a witness. It was a testimony to a watching world of the faithfulness of God, of their reverence for God, their love for God. And as they spend one day in the week giving thanks unto the Lord, morning and again in the evening, it was a wonderful testimony to a world around about them. And so it is even in this day and generation in which we are living. If we have one day in the week where we rest from our legitimate labours and pleasures, and we come to worship the Lord together in the morning and again in the evening, and give thanks unto his name and show forth his loving kindness, a watching world sees that. And whenever God's people are found in their place, it's a wonderful, wonderful testimony. It's good for us. It's good for each other. It's good for the world around us, because we are supposed to be salt and light, and it brings honor and glory to the Saviour's name. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and we have so much to give thanks for. The hymn writer said, if you count your blessings and you name them one by one, it will surprise you what the Lord has done. W.P. Nicholson used to say, count your many blessings, name them by the ton. Is there something that you could thank God for today? Is there something you could bring before the throne of grace and say, Lord, I want to thank you for that. Lord, you've been good to me. It's a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord for our daily bread, for the measure of health and strength that God has given us, for the temporal blessings that we enjoy, for prayers that have been answered, for a sense of the presence of God with us. Give thanks for God's salvation. Give thanks for his Son, for the blood that he shed for us upon the cross, for grace given, for promises yet to be fulfilled, for the hope and assurance of heaven. There is so much that we can give thanks for. And we should have thankful hearts. Let's not be like the 9 lepers that failed to give the Lord thanks, but let's be marked by thankfulness. Let's be marked by showing forth God's loving kindness, morning and again in the evening, every day of the week. But whenever it comes to the Lord's day, it's good to publicly do that in God's house. Thank you for joining us, friends. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you again next time.